out. So yeah, we gonna do a daily every day. We not doing twice a day because yeah, that junk took me out. Like what? Yeah, I was out. I couldn't do it. Yeah, so yeah, you know, if you a reader, you know, you know how this shit go. That shit had me out of it. Okay, I couldn't go no further. All right, well. Hopefully everybody is doing good, feeling good, smelling good. It's me, always good, you know. Hopefully everybody doing what they need to do, you know. All right, well, we about to get started. All right. So, of course, and now you know this is how we do our readings. We go through the signs, we give everybody a rethink. We give everybody a rethink. There you go. And we give everybody a crystal card. We give everybody something out the cosmic deck. Yesterday we did the what deck we did yesterday? I forgot what deck it was. Oh, what is it? Higher self messages. Okay, and then we get the yes or no question. So every day our third card probably gonna be different, but today is the cosmic energy. So whatever the cosmic energies have to say to you. And then of course we get a collective, you know, what is it, messages and numbers. But yesterday we were supposed to come back and do the what lies beneath. We just gonna do these two, but we gonna figure it out. We gonna take it slow, okay? It's Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Let's get some cards. So we start with Capricorn. That's how it's set up. Capricorn is first on our list. Okay. All right. Give us some cards for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know this AM? What is going on with Capricorn for this AM? Give us some cards for Capricorn. All right, out this rethink deck. What does Capricorn need to hear this AM? All right, give us the truth. What does Capricorn need to hear this AM? Give us some cards for Capricorn. Okay. All right, Capricorn. They landed right on you. What you need to hear, okay? We got warrior of self-love, embracing change and forgiveness, Capricorn, okay? It says, I choose to love myself unconditionally, no matter what. I honor my needs and boundaries, and I am kind to myself when I fall short. I am a warrior of self-love, and my love for myself is unbreakable. Okay, Capricorn, you are unbreakable. Make sure y'all tapping that screen, loves, when you come in. Yeah, you are a warrior, okay, of self-love. You can teach others how to love themselves, Capricorn. So just keep doing what you're doing, love, because you're showing them how it's done, all right? That's what I'm hearing. You're showing them exactly how it's done. Okay, Capricorn? Do what you got to do, love. You know? You got to do what you got to do, Cappy. All right. So next up, what you got? You got embracing change. Okay, it's time to embrace change. Okay, Capricorn? It says embrace change. It says, I eagerly adapt to new events and circumstances as I strive for success. And I truly welcome change. I take on every chance and encounter with an open mind, welcoming the development and opportunities they will bring me on my transformative journey. Okay, so you a warrior of self-love, and it's time to embrace change. Okay, something might change and it's time to adapt. Okay, Capricorn. And lastly, you have forgiveness. Okay, it's time to forgive those, forgive yourself, forgive whatever you need to forgive, Capricorn, so you can move forward, love. Okay, it says, I liberate myself from the grip of resentment and anger, both towards myself and others. I extend forgiveness generously, absolving any hurt or harm inflicted, embracing freedom. I unburden myself from the weight of grudges and negativity, fostering a realm of positivity and harmony. Okay, Capricorn, you forgiving who you need to forgive, and you're moving forward. You don't got time for the shenanigans. This is what I'm hearing. Like, no. All right, give us some crystals for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need right now that they don't have? Give us some crystals for Capricorn. Okay. Give us the truth, all right? Give us the truth. What does Capricorn need right now? Give us the truth. Give us some cards for Capricorn. What do they need, all right? What crystals or minerals do they need right now? Give us some cards for Capricorn, okay? All right, Capricorn, what you got? Something fell. Hold on. All right, we found it. All right, what you got? Jasper, okay? A Jasper for Capricorn. Capricorn, you need you some Jasper, love. Okay, it says what it is. Jasper describes a huge variety of opal quartz stones. From Picasso Jasper, I'm going to be prolific, to Mukite Jasper, I'm going to lay low and power up. To red Jasper, you're going to want to move out the way. Okay, these earthy babies help align us to our core powers. Okay, Capricorn, it's time to get in touch with your core powers. All right, it says, who needs it? Air signs, city folk. Okay, yeah. All right, air signs is for you, but today Capricorn needs it. Okay, Jasper. It says where to put it. Wherever you are when you'd rather be barefoot, pulling vibes from the earth below. Think white sand, green grass, yoga mat, okay? It says when to use it. When you want to get back into your body after a stressful work week, a long fight, or a lit meditation session, okay? Capricorn, get you some Jasper and strengthen your foundation, okay? It's time to strengthen that foundation, Capricorn, all right? Yeah, some Jasper. All right, next you have aquamarine, okay? Aquamarine for Capricorn, all right? All right, it says what it is. Aquamarine is a fancy type of blue beryl, and it's a powerful coolant for the head and the heart. Who needs it? Those who run hot, fire signs, and anybody hanging onto an unspoken burning desire. Okay, it says where to put it. Wherever you need to turn that whisper into a primary scream. Or if that's a little overly dramatic, wherever you want to speak clearly and calmly from the heart. Okay, Capricorn, it says when to use it. When you've lost your voice, when it's past time to let go, or when you're feeling a little too en fuego for polite company. Ice yourself down with aquamarine's cold shower vibes, okay, Capricorn? When it's getting too hot, it's time to get that aquamarine and cool yourself down, okay? It says get you some aquamarine and keep your cool, okay? Keep your cool. Something might egg you on today, but keep your cool, love, okay? Next, you got Libyan gold tektite, okay? Libyan gold tektite. It says what it is. A 28 million year old Saharan desert glass only found in, you guessed it, the Sahara Desert. This gem is yellow, but far from mellow. Who needs it? The novel-gazing and brooding binge watchers, anyone looking to hit the streets with some extra swagger, and cancers, okay? Cancer is for you, Libyan gold tektite, but today, Capricorn needs it, okay? It says where to put it. Hold Libyan gold tektite or this card at your will center, just above the navel, and set some goals. Seriously, make a list. Then call on the fiery, beyond ancient energy of this stone to help you break through the burning desire to binge watch the day away. Okay? It says when to use it. When you get up and when your get up and go has ghosted you. Okay, so maybe you need a little push, Capricorn. Okay, it says get you some Libyan tech gold tektite and banish your bas. Okay, the blahs, banish those. Okay, you don't need those. All right, so Capricorn, we're gonna get you some cosmic energy. We're gonna get you what you need to work on. All right. Give us some cards for Capricorn. What do they need to work on? Give us some cosmic energy cards for Capricorn. Give us some cards. All right. Give us the truth. What does Capricorn need to hear from the cosmic energy deck this AM? Give us the truth. Okay. What does Capricorn need to hear this AM? Okay. Give us some cards for Capricorn. What do they need to hear this AM? Give us some cards for Capricorn. Okay. All right, Capricorn. What you got? We got discovery. Okay. Discovery. Is time for discovery, Capricorn. Maybe it's with self. Maybe it's with your surroundings. But there's a discovery. It says, discover the treasures within. Follow your passion, okay? It's time to discover the treasures within, Capricorn. You heard them. That's what you need to do to get to this creativity, okay? Because you're very creative is what I'm hearing. And you got this, you know? You just got to do what you got to do, okay? All right, Capricorn. It says, creativity is your inner expression. Unleash it. Okay, Capricorn, it's time to unleash your creativity. Okay, you have all the tools I'm here. You just need to get it together. All right, just put it together is all you need to do, Capricorn. And then cleansing. Okay, it's time for a cleanse, Capricorn. It's time for a self-cleanse, okay? Whatever is going on, it's time for you to cleanse it. It says, cleanse your mind and spirit. Remove negative energy, okay, Capricorn? It's time to remove the negative thoughts, the negative energy that's going on around you or within you, all right, Capricorn? So, yeah. All right, so now we got questions. You got a question, Capricorn? Ask your question, love. It's your time, all right? Ask your question while I'm shuffling these cards so we can get you what you need, okay? All right. Okay, give us the truth. What does Capricorn, you know, Capricorn, go ahead, ask your question, and we'll give you a second. All right, Capricorn. It says, think it through, okay, love? Think it through. Whatever it is you're thinking about, whatever question you ask, you need to think it through, okay? You have the answers. You have the tools, but you need to think this through, all right? All right, Capricorn. Nice. Okay, who is next? We got Gemini. All right, Gemini is next. All the Geminis, get in here. All right, you're next. Okay, what's going on with Gemini for the collective? What is going on with Gemini? Okay, that one wanted to pop out. Okay, Gemini, give us some rethink cards for Gemini. What is going on with Gemini? What do they need to hear this AM? Give us some rethink cards for Gemini. Give us the truth. What is going on with Gemini? Give us the truth. What does Gemini need to hear this AM? What does Gemini need this AM? Okay. All right, Gemini, we got you. All right. Okay. First up is boldness. Okay, you need to be bold, Gemini, is what I'm hearing. You have the things you want to do, but you need to be bold, all right? It says, with unwavering courage, I fearlessly embark on the pursuits of my goals and dreams, recognizing the inherent power within me to manifest them. Fear is but a fleeting presence, unable to hinder my progress as I take bold and decisive action towards the realization of my vision. Okay, so you want your vision to come into fruition. So it's time. Gemini, to be bold, okay, in your moves, in the way you carry yourself. Be bold, okay? Show these people who you are, Gemini. All right, next you got embracing change, okay? It's time to embrace the changes that you're going through. Don't fight them, just go with them and learn from them, okay? It says, I eagerly adapt to new events and circumstances as I strive for success, and I truly welcome change. I take on every chance and encounter with an open mind, welcoming the development and opportunities they will bring me on my transformative journey. Okay, so embrace the change, embrace the new you, okay? Gemini, that's what I'm hearing. All right, and inner beauty, you have inner beauty. Okay, it says, I wholeheartedly acknowledge and cherish the inherent beauty that dwells within me. I emanate an aura of kindness, compassion, and love, extending it generously to all those who cross my path. My inner and outer beauty intertwine harmoniously, okay? This is the change. Your inner beauty is pouring out, okay? That's what I'm hearing, Gemini. It's time for that change and embrace it with boldness, okay? Your inner beauty is shining out, all right? Next, you have resilience, okay? You have to be resilient, okay? People gonna try to stop you. People gonna try to get in your way, all type of things, but you are resilient, Gemini. It says, I am resilient and I can overcome any challenges that come my way. I trust in my inner strength and embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth. With determination and perseverance, I rise above obstacles, emerging stronger and more resilient than before. Okay? Yes, Gemini, you are resilient, love. You got this, okay? It's time to just start or to continue, okay? Even in the face of challenges, you need to continue, okay, Gemini? All right, next you have self-discovery, okay? You're about to discover something about yourself that you didn't know, okay, Gemini? It says, I embark upon the transformative expedition of self-discovery, fearlessly delving into the depths of my being, unveiling the essence of my true self, embracing authenticity as my guiding light. I live in alignment with my innermost values and desires, radiating a profound sense of wholeness and fulfillment. Okay? Self-discovery, love. It's time to get out there and figure out what your purpose is. If you are living in your purpose, then keep going, okay? There's still more to discover. There's still more, okay? Yes, Gemini. And last but not least, you have radiant confidence, okay? Like I said, your inners is about to start showing on the outside. The real you is about to start showing on the outside, love. So, yeah, it's time. Okay? All right. It says, I confidently believe in myself and accept who I am. I trust my inner voice and I embrace my natural abilities. I deserve love and respect. I proudly accept and embrace my authentic self without any doubt, okay? It's no time for doubt, okay? You know who you are, Gemini, okay? And it's time to be bold, okay? While you are embracing these new changes, okay? Your inner beauty is resilient, okay? Your self-discovery is on 10, okay? You're about to find out some things you didn't even know about yourself, love. Yeah, and it's time to radiate with confidence, okay? Be bold, be confident. All right. All right. So, Gemini, what crystal do you need today? What crystals do Gemini need? Give us some crystals for Gemini. What do they need that they don't have? Okay. Give us some cards for Gemini. Give us the truth. What does Gemini need that they don't have for this AM? What crystals or minerals does Gemini need that they don't have? Give us some crystals for Gemini. Okay, they gave us one. All right. What we got is Muscovite. Muscovite. Okay, Gemini? Get you some Muscovite. All right, let's see why you need it. It says, what it is, heady Muscovite, also known as common mica, acts as a navigation tool for explorers of the supernatural and synchronistic. Who needs it? The pragmatic, imperial, and reasonable. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? Okay. All right. It says where to put it against your forehead while peering into the future. When to use it. When I want to believe is your MO. When you feel like you've been missing the signs. When you have a problem logic won't solve. When you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, microdosing, or Moldavite and need to get a grip, okay? It says get you some Muscovite and develop your foresight, okay, Gemini? It's time to develop your foresight, dig into that intuition and figure out what makes you tick, love, okay? That's what I'm hearing. All right, Gemini. Yes, love. Keep going whatever you're doing. Just keep going. All right, give us some cards for Gemini from the Cosmic Energy deck. Give us some cosmic energy for Gemini. What do they need to hear this AM? Give us some cards for Gemini. What do they need to hear this AM? Okay, give us the truth. What does Gemini need to hear this AM from this cosmic energy deck? Give us some cards for Gemini from the cosmic energy deck. Okay. All right, Gemini, what you got? It says happiness, okay? Happiness is what you want, is what you seek, okay? You got to be happy with self. You got to be happy even if you are alone, okay? That's what I'm hearing. You have to be happy with self or other people just aren't going to make you happy, love. All right. It says happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationship, okay? It's time to start working on those relationships because you've already mastered the self-happiness thing, okay? That's what I'm hearing. You went there and done that alone and gained the insights that you need, okay, Gemini? And it's time to find the happiness in your heart from other relationships besides the relationship with yourself, okay? Next, again, discovery. Okay, Gemini, you about to discover something about yourself. And that's what the aim is. That's what the goal is for everyone, to wake up and discover what's going on with themselves. Okay. All right. It says, discover the treasures within. Follow your passion. Okay, Gemini. Follow what makes you feel good, okay? Follow your passion, the things that you get excited about, okay? Follow those, Gemini, and then you just can't go wrong, all right, love? Okay, and now it's time for your question, Gemini. Ask your question, love, while I am shuffling this deck. Okay, ask your question, Gemini, and we will give you the answer, okay? Go ahead. Ask your question, Gemini. Okay, sorry about that. I got a little distracted. Okay, Gemini, you asked your question. Here go your answer. It says, explore your deeper motivations, okay? What is motivating you for that question? All right, discover, you need to explore a little more about that, because most likely you can answer that question for yourself, okay? You know what you see, you know what you feel, you know what's going on in your situation, okay, Gemini? So yeah, you need to explore your deeper motivations for that question, for wanting that, okay? All right, Gemini. Thank you, love. All right. Who is next? Who we got next? Libra. Okay, Libra, you're next, love. Libra, get in the building. All right, give us some cards for Libra. What does Libra need to hear from the Rethink deck this AM? Some words of encouragement for Libra. What is going on for Libra? Give us some cards for Libra from the Rethink deck. Give us the truth, okay? Give us some cards for Libra. What? Okay, what does Libra need to hear this AM? Give us some cards for Libra. Okay. All right, Libra. Okay, you got a couple cards. All right, Libra, what you got? It says empowering beliefs, okay? It's time to empower your beliefs, Libra. All right, love? Put some respect on it, okay? It says, I consciously replace limiting beliefs inherited from my past with empowering and uplifting ones that bolster my personal growth and pave the way for success. With a steadfast commitment, I reshape my mindset to align with my highest potential and embrace the limitless possibilities before me. Okay, Libra, it's time to empower your beliefs. Whatever you believe in it, okay? And yeah, it's going to work for you because you believe, all right? And then we have mindful action. Okay, mindful action. It says, I approach my goals with mindful intention, taking deliberate and purposeful action. I recognize that each step holds significance and refrain from rushing or forcing outcomes. Instead, I wholeheartedly trust in the unfolding process, allowing it to guide me towards success. Okay, Libra. So the actions that you're taking, be mindful, okay? Is, you know, go through the ifs and ifs nots, okay? Because you need to make sure that the things that you are delving into is for you, okay? And you're not just doing it for something else, all right, Libra? All right, next you got forgiveness, okay? Yeah, it's a lot of people that need to forgive others, you know, even themselves, okay? It says, I wholeheartedly forgive myself and others for any past hurts or wrongdoings, liberating myself from the heavy burden of resentment and anger. With forgiveness, I create space for healing, growth, and the cultivation of inner peace and harmony. Okay, Libra, it's time to cultivate a space for yourself to forgive, okay? Forgive others, like I said, and forgive yourself, okay? For feeling like you had something to do with it, okay? Most 9 times out of 10, it wasn't your fault, okay? So you need to just forgive the person, forgive yourself, and move accordingly, okay? Libra. Next, we have appreciation and gratitude. Okay, Libra. It says, I express heartfelt gratitude for the abundance that grace my existence, both grand and subtle. With a conscious mindset, I direct my attention towards the positive aspects, choosing to perceive goodness within every circumstance. I am a vessel of abundance and abundantly abundant in every facet of my life. Okay. Yeah. So Libra, appreciate, okay? Appreciate and give gratitude. So you need to be saying thank you more than a couple times a day because things could have been worse, okay, is what I'm hearing. You have a second chance. You need to clean that shit up, okay, Libra? That's what they saying, all right. And then we have self-discovery, okay? You gonna discover some things about yourself once you start forgiving others and yourself, okay? You can move on. You can move past certain things now, Libra, okay? Self-discovery. It says, I embark upon the transformative expedition of self-discovery, fearlessly delving into the depths of my being, unveiling the essence of my true self, okay? Embracing authenticity as my guiding light. I live in alignment with my innermost values and desires, radiating a profound sense of wholeness and fulfillment. Okay, Libra, you got this, love. It's time, okay, to discover what's going on within you, the things you're meant to do, okay? Why did you come here? Those are the questions you should be asking, Libra. All right, love? All right. So, hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I gotta stir my tea. Like, what? Gotta drink my tea, y'all. And this reading, you know, it mess with your throat, mess with your head, do a whole bunch. So, you know, you gotta be prepared. Okay. All right, Libra. Give us some crystals for Libra. What does Libra need right now? Give us some cards for Libra. What does Libra need that they don't have? Okay. Give us some cards for Libra, some crystals. Give us the truth. What does Libra need today, right now, that they don't have, that they should have, okay? Give us some cards for Libra. What do they need this AM, okay? Okay, they didn't give us nothing. We gonna go again. And if they don't give us nothing this time, we just gonna pick, okay, Libra? Give us some cards for Libra. What does Libra need right now that they don't have? Give us some cards for Libra. All right. They was like, here you go. One card. Okay, what we got? Oh, bismuth. Okay, Libra, we got bismuth. I saw some of this because I love going on those crystal channels. And I buy a lot of crystals. So I'm waiting on a package right now. A whole big old package of crystals. Yeah. Okay, bismuth, Libra. This is what you have. Okay. And why do you need it? It says what it is. An iridescent crystalline metal. I said mental. Metal with a stair-step structure that forms like a liquid. Bismuth cools. Okay. Bismuth's energy is focusing, conductive, and awakening. Who needs it? The easily distracted, burners, people who are very bored. Okay, Libra, it's time to get some action going on. It says where to put it. On your desk in Silicon Valley and in your utility belt in Black Rock City. Okay. It says when to use it. For those looking for some psychedelic influence without swallowing the red pill, lie on your back and take 10 or 100 or 1,000,000 powerful breaths through your mouth with bismuth placed on your forehead. This break out of tired, gray thoughts, patterns, and get en route to a more colorful and energized life, okay? Libra, you need you some bismuth and rewrite your code with a rainbow, okay? They saying it's time to rewrite your code with a rainbow, love. Is you about to discover some things about yourself that you never knew, okay? All you got to do is tap in, love. All right, what we got for Libra? Give us some cards from the cosmic energies for Libra. What does Libra need to hear this AM? What does Libra need to hear? Okay, give us the truth. What does Libra need to hear from this cosmic energy deck? Give us the truth, okay? What does Libra need to hear this AM from the cosmic energy deck? Give us some cards from the cosmic energy deck, okay? Okay, Libra, what you got? Happiness, okay? Happiness. All right, Libra, happiness. It says happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and a harmonious relationship, okay? And for them to put self-love next, okay, that harmonious relationship is with self, okay? That's the relationship that you need to work on, is the relationship with self, Libra. That's what I'm hearing, okay? You need to start over, okay? It says self-love. Self-love is the foundation of all love. Yes, it is, okay? You have to have that first before you can go outside of self and love someone else truly, okay? Yeah. All right, Libra. So, yeah, it's time to work on self-love, okay? That's going to bring you the happiest moments, okay? Because you love yourself enough to know when to let go, okay? All right, Libra, it's time for your question. Ask your question while I'm shuffling these cards. All right, Libra, what's your question? We'll give you a second. All right, it says, expect the unexpected, okay, Libra? So whatever you just asked, expect the unexpected, okay? Shit just gonna pop up whenever, all right? You just never gonna know when it's about to pop up, okay, Libra? All right, that was cool. All right, Libra. All right, who is next? Taurus. Taurus, what is going on with your love? Uh-oh, we put a card in the wrong spot. All right, Taurus, give us some cards for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear from this rethink deck this AM? Okay, give us some cards for Taurus from this rethink deck from this AM. Okay, Taurus. What is going on with you? Give us some cards for Taurus from the Rethink deck. What does Taurus need to hear this AM right now? Okay, give us some cards for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear this AM? Okay, from the Rethink deck. Give us some cards for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear from the Rethink deck? Okay. All right, Taurus, we're going to give you another shuffle. If they don't give us nothing, we're going to pick. Okay, give us some cards for Taurus from the Rethink deck. What does Taurus need to hear right now? Okay, give us some cards. All right. Okay. All right, Taurus, what you got? It says releasing control, okay? It's time to release control, Taurus, all right? Yeah, and it says divine love. Okay, so you got to release control for this divine love that you want. All right, Taurus? Yeah, make sure you release it. All right. All right. It says, I surrender the need for control and graciously yield to the flow of life, trusting in the natural rhythm of the universe. I embrace the unknown and welcome the magic of life's unfolding, okay? Yes, that's what you should be doing right now, Taurus. Release control, okay? What is for you will never miss you, love, okay? And then we have divine love, okay, Taurus? Divine love. It says, I am enveloped in the boundless love and unwavering support of the universe, knowing that I am eternally connected. Okay? It says, I have complete trust in the experiences life brings me, believing that they are all for my ultimate benefit. This despair is unfamiliar to me because I have faith in the journey that I'm on. I gratefully acknowledge my deservingness of the affection and abundance that graces my path. Okay, so that divine love is at play. Okay, that's within self, with you and the universe, with you and the divine. Okay, Taurus, it's time to look a little deeper. All right, is what I'm hearing. So it's time to release control if you want that divine love, that purest love that you can attain. All right. All right, Taurus. Let's get some crystals for Taurus. What do Taurus need today that they don't have? Okay, give us some cards for Taurus. What do they need that they don't have right now? Okay. All right, Taurus. What's going on? Give Taurus some cards from the crystal deck. Give us the truth. What does Taurus need right now from the crystal deck? Okay, give us some cards for Taurus from the crystal deck. Okay, what does Taurus need? All right. Thank you. All right, Taurus, you need some selenite, okay? Some selenite, all right? It is abundant everywhere. You can find it anywhere, and it's cheap, and it's powerful, okay, Taurus? All right, selenite, it says what it is. I see selenite as a form of gypsum with a calm, cool, and collected vibe. Who needs it? Healers, believers, the currently cleansing, juice, technology, etc. Where to put it? Excuse me. Wherever you want the slate wiped clean, your bedside table after a brutal work week, or around your apartment after somebody extra shady visits. It says when to use it. When you move into a new space and want any lingering bad juju to vamoose. When you pray to the gods above, when you've been working with crystals and want to clear away energy they've picked up in the process. Give them a gentle tap with selenite, okay? All right, Taurus, it says, get you some selenite and clear your path to enlightenment. All right, love, clear your path to enlightenment. All right, Taurus, get you some selenite. All right, next you have lapidolite. Lapidolite, okay? Taurus, you need some lapidolite. It says what it is. Lapidolite is a lithium-infused mica with rose and lavender hued spa vibes. It says, who needs it? The perpetually frazzled, the oh-so-cerebral, type A work folks, okay? Workaholics, okay? It says, where to put it? In a bubble bath, on the meditation cushion, in the fetal position when the pressure to be successful, fit, and fabulous 24/7, 365 is too much, okay? It says when to use it. When freaking out or to prevent that, put the phone on Do Not Disturb, hold Lapidolite in each palm, and just let yourself be for 5 minutes. Relax the muscles between your shoulder blades, lengthen your breaths, and let go of all the drama. It wasn't yours to begin with anyway. Okay, Taurus, stop playing. Get you some lapidolite and enter your chill zone. Okay, it's time for you to enter your chill zone, Taurus. All right. Okay. Next, we're going to get some cosmic energies for Taurus. Okay, give us some cosmic energies for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear right now? Okay, this AM from the cosmic energy deck. Okay, give us some cards for Taurus. What do they need to hear right now? Okay, give us the truth. What does Taurus need to hear right now? Okay, give us the truth. What does Taurus need from this cosmic energy deck? Okay, Taurus, you got confidence. Okay, it's time to be confident. Okay, in everything you do. All right, do that. All right, love. Okay, it says believe in your worth and abilities. Okay, Taurus, somebody may have said, oh, that's not how you do it, or you're doing it wrong. No, believe in what you know to be true. Okay, believe in your confidence. Okay, believe in your worth and your abilities. Okay, Taurus. All right, because you got this. Okay, and next you have compassion. Okay, compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for others. Okay, however that's going for you. Okay, Taurus. All right. Next, what we have, it says, embrace others' differences, accept your own imperfections, okay? So everybody is different, okay? So embrace the differences that you and someone else has, Taurus, okay? Everybody is not the same, and if we were, it would be crazy, okay? You wouldn't know who from who if everybody was the same, okay? Everybody has their own unique ways, their own unique path, okay? It's time to get on yours, Taurus, all right? All right, Taurus, it's time for your question, love. Ask your question while I am shuffling these cards, love. Taurus, are you in the building? Okay. All right, Taurus, what's going on? What do you need to know right now? Ask your question, Taurus. It says the answer will find you, okay? The answer will find you, Taurus. So whatever question you just asked, the answer will find you, okay? Maybe it's not time yet. Maybe things aren't done yet, okay? So you have to be patient, love, because the answer will find you, okay? All right. And it will answer it for you like, hey, here I go. All right. Who do we have next? Who is next? Virgo. Okay, Virgo. All the Virgos, get in the building, okay? You are next, love. All right. Give us some cards for Virgo from the Rethink deck. What does Virgo need to hear this AM? Okay, give us what Virgo needs to hear this AM. What do they need? Okay, give us some cards for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear from the Rethink deck? Okay, give us the truth. Okay, give us the truth. What does Virgo need to hear this AM from the Rethink deck? Give us some cards for Virgo from the Rethink deck. Okay. All right. What do we got, Virgo? It says the richness of the universe. Okay. And expression of creativity. All right, Virgo. It says, did you see that? The richness of the universe, Virgo. Okay. It says, I trust in the abundant opportunities and resources the universe provides to support my goals. I confidently attract everything I need to thrive and succeed in life. Okay, Virgo? Yes, you do. Okay, once you put that footstep forward to say, listen, I got this. I know I can do it. I'm going to do it. Once you start taking that action, the universe got your back wholeheartedly. I mean, they have your back right now, but you're not entertaining the fact that you got this, okay? You can do this, all right, Virgo? Next, you have expression of creativity, all right? Expression of creativity. Okay. It says, I harness the power of my creativity to discover innovative solutions and approaches in pursuit of my goals. I fearlessly explore beyond conventional boundaries, thinking outside the box and wholeheartedly embracing new ideas that propel me towards success. Okay, Virgo, that's what I'm talking about. You are very creative. Okay, it's time to express your creativity. Okay, let people know who you really are. Okay, how you really flow and go. All right, that's what I'm hearing, Virgo. All right, do your thing, love, because you got this. Okay. All right, next, what we got next? We doing the crystals. Give us some crystals for Virgo. What does Virgo need right now that they don't have? Okay, what crystals, minerals, okay, or stones do Virgo need right now that they don't have, that they need? Okay, all right, give us the truth. What does Virgo need right now? Give us some cards for Virgo. What do they need right now? Okay, this AM that they don't have. Okay, all right, Virgo, what you got? Black tourmaline. Okay, it's time for you to get you some black tourmaline, Virgo. Something going on where you need some extra protection. Okay, love? All right, it says, what it is, grounding black tourmaline is a slightly magnetized, semi-precious gemstone with a reputation for protecting a delicate psyche from the case of the crazies and establishing powerful energetic boundaries between you and all of the zombies out there. Okay? It says, who needs it? Everyone. Okay? It says everyone. All right? But right now, Virgo, is for you especially. All right? It says, where to put it? Beside your doors to keep emotional vampires out. On your person, in your pocket, everywhere, okay? Virgo, it's time to lace yourself with that black tourmaline because you got people out here that fucking hate you. Okay, is what I'm hearing. They fucking hate you, and you just don't know that they fucking hate you. So you around people that don't fuck with you. All right, Virgo? Oh, goodness. All right, it says, when to use it. Anytime you take public transportation, find yourself in a crowd, or hear that sucking sound of a coworker, family member, malignant demon taking more from you than they are giving back. Okay, Virgo, it's time to get you some black tourmaline and protect your light, okay? It sounds like somebody trying to dim your light, Virgo. You got this, okay? Arm yourself with the things that you know to be tried and true, okay? And get you some rubies, okay? Ruby is next, all right? You need some rubies, Virgo. All right, it says, what it is, hot pink to carbonate red ruby is a precious gemstone that has bedazzled royalty for centuries. Ruby is a fearless guide and protector, pointing you in the direction of a rich, passionate life. It says, who needs it? Anyone with something worth fighting for. And any Aries, okay? Aries, rubies are for you, but right now, it's for Virgo. All right. It says, where to put it? In a ring on your hand you throw punches with. In the boudier. Okay? Oh my God. Don't be out here throwing punches, Virgo. All right, it says where to put it. Oh, no, when to use it. When you want to show the world you're both beautiful and furious. When your sex life needs a heaping tablespoon of spice. When the doldrum have you down, reach for ruby and some really red lipstick and come out swinging, okay? Get you some rubies, Virgo, and feed your fires, okay? Feed your fire. All right. Okay, Virgo. Sounding good. All right. Give us some cosmic energies for Virgo. What do they need to hear right now? Okay. Give us some cosmic energies for Virgo. All right. Give us some cards for Virgo for what they need to hear right now this AM. Okay. Give us the truth. What does Virgo need to hear right now this AM? Okay. From the cosmic energy deck. Give us some cards for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear right now? Give us some cards for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, they gave us one. What do they need you to focus on? It says inspiration. Okay, Virgo, you need some inspiration, or you have an inspiration that you want to get off the paper, okay, is what I'm hearing. Something you want to do. It's time, okay, love? It says inspiration is everywhere. Capture your ideas, okay? So start. It's time. Whatever ideas you got, you want to get out there, it's time to get them out there, okay? Your inspiration is everywhere. Find it, okay? And get to it is what I'm hearing. All right, Virgo, it's time for your question. Ask your question, Virgo. All right, ask your question now so you can get it, get your answer. All right, ask your question, Virgo. It says, trust your intuition. Okay, Virgo, you already know the answer, love. Trust your intuition, okay? Don't doubt your intuition because it's the first thing you go to when you're asking questions. All right, love? Okay, Virgo. Hopefully you got that. If you didn't, you can always go to my YouTube page. Always good. One word, okay? Rewind and go to your sign. All right. We start with Capricorn. We end with Aries, okay? If that helps. We are on Virgo right now. And now it's time for Aquarius. So all the Aquariuses, step in the building. It's your time, love. Okay? What is going on with Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to hear this AM from this Rethink deck? Okay, give us some cards for Aquarius from the Rethink deck. What do they need to hear right now? Okay, give us some truth for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to hear right now from the Rethink deck? Give us some cards for Aquarius and what they need to hear right now from the Rethink deck. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Aquarius. We are on Aquarius. It says connections to last. Okay. That's the first one for Aquarius. Then we have moving forward with clarity. Okay. And embracing vulnerability. All right, Aquarius. It says connections to last. I purposely nurture deep and genuine bonds with others, fostering connections rooted in authenticity and mutual respect. I fearlessly unveil my authentic self while wholeheartedly embracing the individuality of those around me. I am enveloped by a nurturing environment of love and unwavering support, okay? So you are looking for connections that last, Aquarius, okay? And I know since I'm an Aquarius, it's like we like genuine people because we are genuine people, okay? And you know how they say real recognize real, okay? We don't like nothing fake because we can see through that bull crap and it just pisses us off. And now it's like, damn, wow, okay? Next, we have moving forward with clarity, okay, Aquarius? Moving forward with clarity. Just, yeah, okay. Moving forward with clarity, Aquarius. It says, I gain valuable insight from my past experiences, using them as guiding lights to navigate my present and future with unwavering intention, purpose, and a deep sense of self-awareness, okay? You know where you want to go, Aquarius. It's time to get on your journey and get there, okay? I may not be talking to many Aquarius, but guess what? There's people that's still not awake. There's people that's still living in the fog, okay? So, you know, this is for everybody. Any Aquarius, that's who I'm talking to, okay? It's time to gain connections that last, okay? And move forward with clarity. Once you figure out those connections, then you can move accordingly, okay, Aquarius? The next you have embracing vulnerability, okay? It says, welcoming the raw beauty of vulnerability. I fearlessly invite new experiences and connections into my life. With unwavering courage, I allow myself to be seen and heard, understanding that true connections blossom in the space of vulnerability, okay? Yeah, Aquarius don't like to be vulnerable. What the hell? We don't like that, okay? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay? But it's time to embrace your vulnerabilities, okay? Who you can be vulnerable with, Aquarius. All right? So it's time to move forward with clarity and find those connections that are going to last, that you want to last, okay? Is what I'm hearing. All right? You have to want them to last for them to last, okay, Aquarius? All right. So next, we have the crystals. What crystals does Aquarius need that they don't have, that they should have? Okay, give us some cards for Aquarius and the crystals that they need to have, that they don't have. Okay, this one wanted to stay out. All right, give us some cards for Aquarius for the crystals that they need that they don't have. Give us some cards for Aquarius. Give us what Aquarius needs that they don't have, okay? Give us some cards for Aquarius. Okay, they gave Aquarius a whole bunch of cards. All right, let's see what we got. First one, Malachite. Malachite, okay. Malachite, Aquarius, get you some. All right, it says what it is. With its trademark acid trip swirls, money green malachite is an electrifying mesmerizer with a high copper content. Always good for moving energy and making things happen. It says, who needs it? The overflowing with creativity but lack in follow through. The all business all the time set. It says, where to put it? If you're trading cryptocurrency, writing television plots, or starting up the next tech giant, try some malachite in your workspace, okay? It says when to use it. When the concrete jungle has you disconnected from the earth beneath it. When you've just got to have the money, the power, and all of the glory. Come at it with a heart-forward, sustainable energy, courtesy of malachite, okay, Aquarius? It says get you some malachite and claim your success, okay? It's time to claim your success, Aquarius, all right? You looking for those connections that last, okay? And you're moving forward with clarity. You know what you know now, okay? And can't nobody stop that, all right? Okay, and next is diamond. Okay, Aquarius, like a diamond. All right, it says what it is. Set in engagement rings, tiaras, and iced out chains. This girl's best friend of gemstones is the hardest naturally occurring mineral on planet Earth. Diamonds are more than just status symbols encrusted on the rich. Their radiant energy clears away spiritual cloud cover. Some you can bask in under the purest light, okay? Who needs it? Who doesn't? Okay, that's what it says. Who doesn't need it? Okay, a diamond. It says where to put it, wherever you like to bling. Okay, Aquarius. It says when to use it. When you just got to keep it icy. When you want to make your intentions perfectly clear. When it's time to beam your own unique light through the darkness for all to see. Own it with diamond, okay? It says, Aquarius, get you some diamonds and shine your brightest, okay? It's time to shine your brightest, Aquarius, okay? And then what's next? Danbarite, okay? Danbarite. All right, Aquarius. It says what it is, like the beta blocker in grandma's medicine cabinet, Danbarite's twinkling, okay, effervescent energy takes the edge off with a serious feel-good vibe. It says, who needs it? Emos, goths, button-up, white-collar stress cases, all right? It says where to put it, wherever you want to do some elevated thinking, feeling, dreaming, being, okay? It says when to use it, when the daily grind has you ground into the pavement, when you feel like launching into space but lack astronaut training. Vibing with Danbarite can help divert your busy mind away from its pesky, psychic, rude orientation. There's somewhere else out there. Flip the high beams on and explore. Okay, Aquarius? Get you some Danbarite and turn on your electric light, okay? You need to shine, okay? Don't dim that light for nobody, love. Okay, Aquarius? All right, next we have Jasper. Okay, Jasper. Jasper. All right, it says what it is. Jasper describes a huge variety of opaque quartz stones. From Picasso jasper, I'm gonna be prolific, to Mukite jasper, I'm going to lay low and power up, to red jasper, you're gonna want to move out of the way, okay? These earthy babies help align us to our core powers. All right, Aquarius? It says, who needs it? Air signs and city folk. Okay, Aquarius? Jasper is for you. Okay, that's crazy. It came out on your sign. But you know how that shit go. Okay, it says where to put it. Wherever you are when you'd rather be barefoot, pulling vibes from the earth below. Think white sand, green grass, yoga mat, okay? It says when to use it. When you want to get back into your body after a stressful work week, a long flight, or a lit meditation session. All right, Aquarius, it says get you some Jasper and strengthen your foundation, okay? It's time to strengthen your foundation, Aquarius. All right, love. All right. So next, we're going to get some cosmic energies for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to hear right now? What does Aquarius need from the cosmic energy deck right now? Okay. Give us some truth for Aquarius from this cosmic energy deck. What does Aquarius need, okay, right now? Give us some truth. What does Aquarius need to hear right now from the cosmic energy deck? Give us some cards from the cosmic energy deck for Aquarius, okay? Hold on. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, what you got, love? What you got? It says trust, okay? Trust, all right? Aquarius is asking for trust, all right? The universe is asking for you to trust, all right, love? Okay. It says, trust your intuition. The universe guides you. Okay, Aquarius? Yeah. Trust your intuition because you are one with the universe because of your intuition. Okay? That don't just come from anywhere. It comes from a telepathic, you know, tether between you and the universe, okay? They give you signs, you tell them what you want, okay? It's a flow with you and the universe. Next, you got creativity, Aquarius. All right, it's time to show your uniqueness, okay? Your creative side, love. It says creativity is your inner expression. Unleash it, okay? Unleash your inner expressions, Aquarius, because these are things that people would love to see, okay? Your ideas are sought by millions, all right, love? Next, you got courage, okay? Courage, Aquarius. It's time to be courageous. It says, courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything, okay, Aquarius? Anything. Not just one or two things. It's anything. You can do anything because you have unlimited possibilities, Aquarius. All right, next you have acceptance, all right? Acceptance, Aquarius. Door is open, man, okay? It says, accept others and yourself. Welcome new opportunities, okay? It's time to delve into new opportunities, Aquarius, because you have accepted yourself and you have accepted others, that everybody just ain't the same, okay? We are not the same, and we help each other as human beings, okay, to get to the next step or to get to the next whatever you want, okay? Next, we have abundance. You know, that don't say abundance, but it is abundance, okay? It's coming straight from the ethers is what I'm hearing. Okay, it's time, love. Abundance. Okay, it says abundance are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them, okay? Like we said, give us that money. We know what to do with it, okay? We know how to divvy that money out, okay? And help the people that need help, all right? All right, Aquarius, you know how this go, okay? They give you that money, you sharing it. You're divvying it out, okay? You are doing the things you need to do, okay, Aquarius? All right. All right, next you got awakening, okay? Somebody done woke up, okay? And I'm not just talking about rolling out the bed, all right? Somebody done woke up, Aquarius, all right? You have wakened to your power, to your energy, to who you really are, okay, Aquarius? That's what I'm hearing. All right, Aquarius, it's time for your question. It's time for your question, love. Ask your question, Aquarius, while I shuffle these cards. All right. While I shuffle these cards, Aquarius, ask your questions. All right. All right, Aquarius. What is your question? Go ahead. Ask your question, love. It says it will happen in the best way possible. Okay, Aquarius? It will happen in the best way possible. Whatever you ask, okay? Just know it's coming. Be prepared for it. All right, Aquarius? Make sure, because it's coming. All right, who we got next? Okay, Pisces is next. Pisces, get in the building, love. Where you at, love? Okay, Pisces, you're next. All right. Give Pisces some room. Let them in, y'all. Let them in. All right. Give us some cards for Pisces. What does Pisces need to hear this AM from the Rethink deck? Okay. Give Pisces some cards from the Rethink deck. What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? Okay. Give Pisces some cards from the Rethink deck. Give us the truth. What does Pisces need to know from this Rethink deck? What do they need to hear this AM from the Rethink deck? Okay, Pisces, you got one card. Okay, Pisces. It says clarity, okay? Clarity, Pisces. It's time for clarity, okay? Mean what you say what you mean, all right, love? It says, I possess unwavering clarity regarding my goals and vision, knowing precisely what I strive to accomplish. With unwavering focus and intuition, well, intention, not intuition, but intention, I direct my actions towards success, channeling my energy purposefully and resultly toward the realization of my aspirations. Okay, Pisces? Look like you got a blueprint, okay? It's time to give some things some clarity, okay? Let people know where you stand at, Pisces, all right? And what you believe in, okay? All right, Pisces. Give us some cards for Pisces from this crystal deck. What do they need that they don't have? Give us some cards for Pisces. What do they need that they don't have? Give us some truth, okay, for Pisces. What does Pisces need out this deck that they don't have? Oh, this is turned over, okay. Give us some cards for Pisces. What do they need that they don't have already, okay? Give us some cards for Pisces. All right, Pisces, what you got? You got Black tourmaline, okay? It's time for some protection, okay? To go along with that clarity, all right? Okay, Pisces, it says what it is. Grounding black tourmaline is a slightly magnetized, semi-precious gemstone with a reputation for protecting a delicate psyche from a case of the crazies and establishing powerful energetic boundaries between you and all the zombies out there. It says, who needs it? Everyone, okay? Everyone, but right now it's for Pisces, okay? It says where to put it. Beside your doors to keep emotional vampires out. On your person, in your pocket, everywhere, okay, Pisces? It's time to line yourself with some black tourmaline, okay, love? Because when this card come out, you need some protection, okay, from something or someone, all right? It says when to use it. Anytime you take public transportation, find yourself in a crowd, or hear that sucking sound of a coworker, family member, malignant demon taking more from you than they are giving back. Okay, Pisces, it's time to get you some black tourmaline and protect your light, okay? Protect your light. Protect what's yours is what I'm hearing, okay, Pisces? All right, next you have pyrite. Okay, Pisces, pyrite. You have pyrite, love. Okay, it says what it is. Pyrite, aka fool's gold, is a metallic sulfite mineral. Its blingy, confident vibe and often perfect cube structure aligns us with nature's power to give energy to amazing, beautiful things like you, baby. Okay, it says, who needs it? The chronically lethargic, anybody sleeping on their potential. Okay, Pisces, right now, you sleeping on your potential, love. It's time to bring clarity to your situation that you have the potential and you can do the things you say you can do. You just have to believe in yourself, okay? It says where to put it. Pyrite is often used near the solar plexus or will center, but it works wonders anywhere you needed a little bit of masculine energy. For example, on the fellas, the low abdomen. Just saying, okay? Get your mind right. Get your body right with some pyrite, all right? It says when to use it. On that romantic weekend away from the kids. And whenever the energy to power through feels shrouded in dark matter, okay? Pisces, get you some pyrite and call on your core power, okay? Call your core powers back to you, Pisces, okay? That solar plexus, all right? It's time to power up your solar plexus chakra, all right? Get you some pyrite for that, all right, Pisces? Next, give us some cosmic energies for Pisces. What does Pisces need to hear from the cosmic energy deck right now? Okay, Pisces, what do you need right now? Give Pisces what they need to hear right now, what they need to work on, what it is. Give us the truth, okay? Give us some cards for Pisces. What do they need to hear right now from this cosmic energy deck? All right, give us some, okay. Okay. Give us some cards for Pisces. I thought I saw something turned over. Hold on. Pisces. Hold on, loves. Yep. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got for Pisces. Okay. What we got? It says grace, okay? Grace, all right, Pisces, it's time for you to give somebody grace or to give yourself grace, all right, is what I'm hearing. Give yourself grace, love, all right. All right, it says grace is the universe's abundance. Open your heart to receive it, okay? The universe is giving you grace, Pisces. Okay, take it. Open your heart and receive it, okay? And next you got intuition, okay? Intuition, Pisces. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. It says, listen to your intuition. It never lies, okay? It never lies, Pisces. So listen to your intuition about what's the next step, okay, love? Balance, okay, is next. Balance is your next step, Pisces, all right, love? It says, find balance to maintain harmony in relationships, all right? So Maybe you're going through some turmoil in a relationship right now, but it's time to find the balance, all right? To maintain a harmonious relationship, okay? You don't want no toxic relationship, okay, Pisces? Next, you got growth, okay? Growth. All right, Pisces, it says growth is a journey. Trust each step, okay? It's not a overnight thing, okay? It can be, but in this case, you need to enjoy each step of your journey, okay? And then we got light, okay? Light, Pisces, all right? Don't let your light go out. Don't dim your light for nobody, all right? Be you, okay? It says, light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining, okay? Like I said, make sure you keeping your inner light shining, Pisces. Make sure you doing the things you need every day, okay? And it's calling for meditation, Pisces, okay? It's saying you need to meditate, love, all right? All right. It says meditation connects you to your inner self, okay? That's when you get within. Then when you start going within, you start to meditate, all right? You are able to speak with the divine. Can you see that, okay? It's coming down, okay? The downloads, okay? The things that they're sending up. It's like a revolving door, okay? You send up, it goes out, okay? That's how that goes, all right? And next you have happiness, Pisces, okay? Happiness, all right? At the end of the day, it's about happiness, how you feel, how you want to feel, okay, Pisces? It says happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships. Again, you need to find the balance, okay, to bring these relationships into harmony. And if they can't be put into harmony, then they got to go, okay? Because they messing with your flow, love. We not about to play like that, all right? So, yeah, Pisces, yeah, don't play. Oh, wait, you need your question, love. Dang, we almost forgot your question. Pisces, you ready, love? Your question. Ask your question, Pisces, while I'm shuffling these cards, all right? Ask your question, Pisces, okay? Ask your question. All right. It says no. Hell no, not that way. Don't go that way, okay? Scrap that one and start over, all right, is what I'm hearing. It's time to leave that where it's at and start over, Pisces, okay? Because it's not going to get any better. It's not going to, you know, come into what you wanted to come into because it's not supposed to be, okay? That's a big no. Don't do it, all right? Okay. Who is next? We got Sagittarius is next. Sagittarius, get in the building, love. Where you at? Okay. Let me take a drink real quick. Okay. All right. What we got? Sagittarius. You in here, love? Sagittarius, you next. Get up in here. Give us some cards for Sagittarius from this rethink deck. What do they need to think about or rethink? Okay, give us some cards for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need out of this rethink deck? Okay. Give Sagittarius what they need. Give us the truth, okay? Give us some cards for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to hear right now, okay? What does Sagittarius need from this deck, this rethink deck, right now, today? Give us some cards for Sagittarius, okay? You got one, Sag, all right? Hold on, love. What you got? It says clear intentions, okay? Clear intentions, okay? These are what you use when you're talking to the universe. Use your intentions clearly, okay? Because you don't want nothing to be in confusion with the universe, okay? All right, Sagittarius, it says, with unwavering clarity, I set clear intentions towards my goals, infusing them with purpose and direction. Excuse me. I take deliberate and focused action, understanding that my intentions wield the power to shape and manifest my desired reality. Yes, Sagittarius, that's how we manifest. We give pure intentions, the right intentions, whatever we really want, we put it out there, okay, to the universe, okay? So when you are you know, manifesting, you need to make sure that your intentions are clear, okay? And you're saying what you mean, meaning what you say, all right, love? Okay, give us some crystals for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need right now that they don't have, okay? Give us some cards for Sagittarius. What do they need that they don't have right now? Give us some cards for Sagittarius out this crystal deck, okay? Give us the truth. What does Sagittarius need right now from this crystal deck, okay? Give us some cards for Sagittarius, okay? One full shuffle. All right. All right, Sagittarius. They landed right on you. Like, what? Oh, black tourmaline, okay, Sagittarius, something going on. You need some black tourmaline protection, okay? Something is going on, love, all right? So get you some black tourmaline because it's for protection. And anytime this card come out, that means you need some type of protection, all right? It says what it is. Grounding black tourmaline is a slightly magnetized, semi-precious gemstone with a reputation for protecting a delicate psyche from the case of the crazies and establishing powerful energetic boundaries between you and all of the zombies out there. Okay, it says who needs it? Everyone. Everyone needs it. But right now, it's specifically for Sagittarius, okay? It says where to put it. Beside your doors to keep emotional vampires out, okay? On your person, in your pocket, everywhere, okay? Lace yourself with that thing, okay? Black tourmaline. All right. It says when to use it. Anytime you take public transportation, find yourself in a crowd, or hear that sucking sound of a coworker, family member, malignant demon taking more from you than they are giving back. All right, Sagittarius, get you some black tourmaline and protect your light, okay? It's time to protect yourself, Sagittarius, okay? And make sure your intentions are clear when you asking for protection also. Okay, Sagittarius. Next, you got quartz, okay? Quartz. Quartz. We got quartz everywhere. Okay? Quartz. Real clear quartz. Okay? Oh, man. That's funny. All right, y'all check on your boy because I'm hearing he not doing so good. What's his name? All white. Oh, wait, something. I don't know. But, what is his name? Oh, Gigi? No, his name ain't no damn Gigi. What is his name? Now it's gonna bother me. Oh my God. Oh, whatever. Okay, we're moving along. All right, quartz for Sagittarius. It says what it is. Among the most abundant minerals on the planet, clear quartz is everywhere, but it's far from basic. A master manifester, quartz is programmable, so give it a job to do and get busy, okay? It says who needs it? Rock hounds. Quartz intensifies the powers of all the stones in your crystal collection, and Geminis, okay? Gemini, quartz is for you, but right now it's for Sagittarius, okay? It says where to put it. Between your eyebrows during meditation, okay? And then it says when to use it. When you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you, okay? It says call on quartz to help you see through the illusions. Clear your mind and self-doubt. Surrender to the will of the universe and start manifesting the impossible. Okay, Sagittarius? Shit that you thought it would never happen. It will happen as long as you believe, love. All right? Get you some quartz, Sagittarius, and enhance your vision, okay? It's time to look past the two eyes that you can see through, okay? It's time to look toward your future, love. All right, Sagittarius. Give us some cards for Sagittarius from the Cosmic Energy deck. What does Sagittarius need to hear right now? Okay, words of encouragement. What does Sagittarius need right now from this Cosmic Energy deck? Give us some cards for Sagittarius. Give us the truth, okay? What does Sagittarius need to hear right now from this cosmic energy deck? Give us some cards for Sagittarius. Okay. What do we got, Sagittarius? It says intuition. Okay, it's time to use your intuition. You already know. You already have that feeling of what you need to do, Sagittarius, okay? It says, listen to your intuition. It never lies, okay? So whatever is going on, listen to your intuition. That gut feeling you get to either do something or not do something. Yes, that is your intuition kicking, okay? All right, next you have creativity, okay? Sagittarius, creativity. All right, it says creativity is your inner expression. Unleash it, okay? Whatever you are working on, keep working on it, okay? It is bound to flourish, okay? If that's what you want, that's what you get, Sagittarius, all right? Next is communication. Okay, communication. It says communication. Effective communication is the bridge to understanding and connection. Okay, so you have to have communication to understand someone, to know exactly where they're coming from or what they want. Okay, so open the communication. Okay, and next you said it says balance. Okay, it's time to find that balance. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, it says find balance to maintain harmony in a relationship. Okay, the communication has to be balanced out. You have to give and take on communication. You call me, I call you. Okay, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, and you need to understand the person that you're dealing with. All right. All right, Sagittarius, it's time for your question, love. What is your question, Sagittarius? Give us your question. We're going to let you ask it while we shuffle. Okay, Sagittarius? What is your question, love? All right, it's a no, 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 no. Okay, don't do it. All right, it's a bad idea. Whatever question you just asked, Sagittarius, it's a no. Okay, don't do it. All right. All right, Sagittarius. All right, what do we got next up? Next up is Scorpio. Okay, all my Scorpios, get up in the building. Okay, it's time to get in the building, Scorpio. All right. Give us some cards for Scorpio. What do they need to hear from this rethink deck this AM? What is going on with Scorpio? Give us some cards for Scorpio for this AM horoscope reading, okay? What does... I was about to say Sagittarius. Get on out of here, Sagittarius. Your turn is over, love. Okay? Scorpio, we here. You here, Scorpio? Okay? It's time, love. You know, what does Scorpio need, okay, out of this rethink deck? What do they need to hear? Okay, give us some cards for Scorpio. Give us the truth, okay? What does Scorpio need to hear right now out of the rethink deck? Give us some cards. Okay, okay, Scorpio. All right, what you got, Scorpio? First one up is inner guidance, okay? It's time to follow your inner guidance, Scorpio, all right? Okay, you're going to get those nudges, those push and pulls. That is your inner guidance talking to you, all right? It says, I trust my intuition and inner guidance, even in the face of uncertainty. I know that I am on the right path and that everything is happening for my highest good. I am guided and supported by the universe. Yes, you are, Scorpio. Okay, don't let nobody tell you you're not, all right? You have as many opportunities as anyone else, okay, love? All right, and next is embracing discipline, okay? You got to put some discipline in the things that you've been doing, because if it's not working, then it's time to change the things you've been doing, Scorpio, okay, love? All right, it says, I embrace discipline as a tool for growth and success. I cultivate strong daily habits that support my goals and dreams. I am disciplined in my actions and consistently take steps towards achieving my desired outcome. Okay, Scorpio, yeah, you not playing. Okay, you embracing disciplines that you know you need intact to get to the next step. Okay, Scorpio? Next, you have the richness of the universe. Yeah. Okay, you done tapped in, Scorpio. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, it says, I trust the abundant opportunities and resources the universe provides to support my goals. I confidently attract everything I need to thrive and succeed in life. Yes, every day, every way, Scorpio, you are attracting the things that you need to succeed, okay, to survive. All right, I'm hearing. All right, next you got persistence. All right, just keep going. All right, that's what I'm hearing. Just keep going. You got this. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio, it says, in the face of challenges and setbacks, I embody persistence, acknowledging them as invaluable opportunities for personal growth and profound learning. With unwavering determination, I refuse to surrender my goals, instead forging ahead with resilience and unwavering resolve. Okay, you are a star, Scorpio. Don't ever stop because you got this. Okay, this is your journey. Okay, keep going. Just know there's an end game to your journey. So just keep going, love. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let the naysayers say nothing that's gonna make you think differently of yourself. Hell nah, you the one, okay? All right, Scorpio, it's time for your question, love. Ask your question. Oh no, the hell it's not. Cosmic energies. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. They trying to stop your cosmic energy, love. No, we not playing like that. Give us some cards for cosmic energy for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to hear right now, okay, from the cosmic energy deck? Give us some cards for Scorpio, okay? Give us the truth. What does Scorpio need to hear right now, okay, from the cosmic energy deck? What does Scorpio need right now? Give us some cards, okay, for Scorpio, okay? Scorpio, what you need, love? It says courage, okay? You need some courage, Scorpio. You got this. You know what I'm saying? Encourage yourself, love. You got this, okay? Don't think about nothing but what is on your plate, okay? It says courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything. You understand? You can do anything. You have the courage. Just don't give up, okay? And then we got grace, okay? Grace. It says, grace is the universe's abundance. Open your heart to receive it, okay? You need to have the courage, the discipline, the guidance to open your heart to the universe, okay? To open your mind to what you never thought could happen, okay? But it's happening, okay? Yeah, stop playing with them. Scorpio, stop playing with them, okay, love? Next, you got understanding, okay? Understanding. It says, understanding is the key to deep connections. Okay, Scorpio, you got to understand a person to say that you can, you know, love this person or like this person. You got to understand where they're coming from, okay? Understand what their motives are, all right? And next, you have determination, okay? You are determined, Scorpio, to do the things that you need to do, okay, when you need to do them. All right, love? It says, face challenges with determination. You can achieve anything, okay? You have the tools, the power, the resources, Scorpio. Just keep going. Just do everything you say you want to do it, okay? Don't wait. Don't wait for nobody else to put in on it. No, do it. Okay, start it. And the universe is going to give you all the tools, the resources, the things that you need. And next comes joy, okay? Joy for Scorpio, all right? All right, it says, joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment, okay? Joy is the dance of the soul. When you feel joy, that's your soul dancing like, damn, I'm fulfilled, I'm happy, yes. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio, stop playing. You felt joy. You know what joy feels like. So you want that, okay? Always go back to that. All right. Next is cleansing. Okay. Sometimes we got to cleanse people, places, and things. Okay. Sometimes they just don't fit. Okay. They don't belong. All right. It says, cleanse your mind and spirit. Remove negative energy, okay? It's time to get rid of those negative influence, those negative people, those naysayers around you, Scorpio. All right, love? Okay, it's time for your question now, okay? Scorpio, now you can ask your question, love, all right? All right, we'll give you a second. Ask your question, Scorpio. All right, it says, no definitive answer can be given at this time. Okay, so whatever your question is, maybe you're not ready. Maybe it's time to work on tweak some shit or something, but no definitive answer can be given at this time. Okay, Scorpio? Hold on. All right, because that thing just moved. Like, what the hell? Ain't nobody even touching it. How you moving? Don't do that. Okay, Scorpio. So, no definitive answer can be given at this time. All right, love. So, I don't know. It's time to go back to the drawing board. Work on it, okay? Whatever you want, you can have. You just have to be ready for it, okay? Scorpio. Wait a minute. You didn't get no... What the hell? You didn't get no crystal? What's going on with Scorpio? Give us some crystals for Scorpio, all right? All right, give us some crystals for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need, okay, that they don't have this AM, okay? It's saying you need persistence, okay? Keep going, love. All right, give us some cards for Scorpio. What they don't have that they need. Give us the truth. What does Scorpio need, okay, that they don't have? Give us some cards for Scorpio for what they need that they don't have. All right, give us what we need for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, you got one card, and it is the Azurite. Okay, Azurite. Azurite, Scorpio. Hey, love, I did Virgo. Virgo is way over here after Taurus. You're going to have to rewind and go back. I did Virgo, love. Okay, sorry you missed it. All right, it says Azurite for Scorpio. It says meditative and dreamy Azurite is soft, powdery to prismatic, rich blue, copper-infused mineral. Who needs it? The materialistic vein and always craving, that's not a judgment. That's almost all of us. Leos especially. Okay, Leo, this is for you, Azurite. But right now, Scorpio needs it. Okay, love? All right, it says where to put it. Alongside that spiritual shovel you're using to dig your way out of that prison of worry, indecision, and desire you've constructed around yourself. When to use it. When material pleasures aren't giving you the buzz that you used to have, okay? It says when it's time to take a break from snapping selfies and chasing shiny things. You can shake off shallowness. Start with your breath, okay? Then dive into the deep end with Azurite. Okay, Scorpio, get you some Azurite and explore your hidden depth. Okay, the hidden depth in you, Scorpio. All right, love. All right, so yeah, Azurite is for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, we almost missed your crystal. Like what? No. Okay, next is Cancer. All right, Cancer, get up in the building, love. Get up in here, Cancer. It's your time, your turn, all right? Give us some cards for Cancer. What is going on with Cancer? What do they need to hear from the Rethink deck this AM? Okay, give us some cards for Cancer. Give us some truth, okay? Give us the truth. What does Cancer need to know, need to hear from the Rethink deck this AM? Give us some cards for Cancer from the Rethink deck. Thank you. All right, Cancer, what you got? Alignment, okay? Alignment, Cancer. It is time, love. You are aligning. It says, I consciously align my actions with the values and vision that pave the path to my desired success. I remain steadfastly true to myself, ensuring that each step I take is in harmony with the my authentic self and the outcome I aspire to achieve. Okay, Cancer, you have come into alignment. All right, that's what I'm hearing. All right, alignment is what you need, that balance. Okay, the structure. All right, and you have accountability. Okay, Cancer, accountability. It says, I embody a steadfast commitment to personal accountability, recognizing that my actions and decisions shape my path to success. I wholeheartedly assume responsibility for my progress and outcomes, acknowledging the pivotal role I play in manifesting my desired results. Okay? Cancer, you are taking accountability and you doing it so well. Okay, love? It looks good on you. All right? Accountability and alignment for Cancer. All right? Okay, let's get Cancer a crystal, all right? A mineral or whatever Cancer needs out of the crystal deck, okay? Give Cancer what they need out of the crystal deck. Okay, give us some truth. What does Cancer need from this crystal deck? Give us some cards, all right? Give us the truth for Cancer. What does Cancer need from this crystal deck, okay? This AM. What does Cancer need that they don't have, okay? Give us some cards, okay, for Cancer. Give us some cards for Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Hold on. Give us some cards for Cancer. What does Cancer need from the crystal deck? Okay, give us a crystal for Cancer. What do they need? All right. All right, Cancer. What you got? What you got, love? Turquoise. Okay, Cancer, you need some turquoise. All right, love? Why? It says, what it is, brilliant blue-green turquoise has been wrecked. It says rocked by humans longer than almost anything since like 5000 BCE. From Lajas to Morocco and to Tuscan, turquoise was, and always will be both go-to protector and fashion statement. Okay, it says, who needs it? Anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. Okay, Cancer, maybe you haven't been able to speak the way you want to, but yeah, get you some turquoise and let it all out. It says, where to put it? Set in sterling silver rings, big old buckle belts, and bolo ties on the podium, open mic night, and wherever else you need to speak up and speak out. Okay, it says when to use it. When you feel disconnected from the things that make you human. When you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise, okay? It says, Cancer, get you some turquoise and speak your truth, okay? Speak your truth, love. You know what's true. Speak it, Cancer, all right? Turquoise will help with that. All right, and next you have Moldavite, okay, Cancer? Moldavite, all right. You need some. All right, it says what it is. Moldavite is a glassy pale to dark green tektite formed by a meteorite impact around 15 million years ago in what is now Germany. It's trippy as fuck and it's expensive. It says who needs it? Spiritual seekers, extraterrestrials trapped in human bodies. Okay, enthusiastics and Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, it's for you, Moldavite, but right now it is for Cancer. Okay. All right, it says where to put it. In the middle of your forehead during meditation, altars, alien landing sites, okay? It says when to use it. When you feel too grounded or disconnected from spirit. Moldavite is all about operating at a higher frequency. When you are looking for more wow and whoa in your life, on the meditation cushion and beyond, explore your perceptions with Moldavite, okay? It says, Cancer, get you some Moldavite and transform your life on earth, okay? It's time to transform your life as you know it on earth. Moldavite is for that, all right, Cancer? All right. Next, we're going to get some cosmic energies for Cancer. What are the cosmic energies for Cancer? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear right now from this cosmic energy deck? Give us some cards for Cancer from the cosmic energy deck. All right, give us some cards. Give us the truth for Cancer. What do they need to hear right now from this cosmic energy deck? Okay, give us some cards for Cancer. All right, Cancer, what we got? Self-love, okay? Self-love is the best love, okay, love? All right, Cancer. It says self-love is the foundation of all love, okay? You must love yourself before you can love others, okay? Okay, Cancer. And then you got awakening, okay? It's time for that awakening. You are awakening is what I'm hearing. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful morning. See, I don't even say that damn word. It's a beautiful grand rising. Yeah, no. Okay. It says awakening is the process of discovering your true self. Okay, Cancer? It is time. All right, love. You are awakening. Okay. You finding the self-love, which is the first step. Self-love. Then you awaken into who you are. Okay. What you're supposed to be doing, Cancer. All right. And lastly, but not least, you have grace. Okay, grace, Cancer. Give yourself grace. Give others grace, okay? Accept the grace from the universe, all right? All right, it says grace is the universe abundance. Open your heart to receive it, okay? The universe is trying to give you grace, Cancer, and you need to open your heart to receive it, okay? Because they waiting for you, love. All right, Cancer, it's time for your question. Ask your question, Cancer. What do you want to know? Ask your question, Cancer. All right, we'll give you a second, love. It says you should pursue a different course of action. Okay, Cancer, it's not for you. Okay, don't do it, love. Don't do it, Cancer. It says you should pursue a different course of action. So that means no. Okay, find something else to do, all right? Because that ain't it, all right? Okay. What we have, who we got next? We got Leo. Okay, all the Leos jump in, all right? It's your turn, love. It's your turn, Leo. Get up in here, all right? What is going on for Leo? Give us some rethink cards for Leo. What do they need to hear right now? What do they need to know right now for Leo from this rethink deck? Give us some cards for Leo from the rethink deck, okay? Give us some cards for Leo. What does Leo need to hear right now from the rethink deck? Give us some cards from the rethink deck for Leo. Give us some cards, all right? What is going on with Leo for the rethink deck? Give us some cards for Leo, all right, Leo? What you get, Leo? Okay, you got mindful action and accountability. Accountability. No, it's adaptability. Okay, Leo? All right, so mindful action is first. It says, I approach my goals with mindful intention, taking deliberate and purposeful action. I recognize that each step holds significance and refrain from rushing or forcing outcomes. Instead, I wholeheartedly trust in the unfolding process, allowing it to guide me towards success. Okay, Leo? Yes, being mindful of the actions that you take, okay? Definitely checking all your boxes first, okay? And then we got adaptability, okay, Leo? You have become adaptable, okay, in any situation. You got this. Okay, it says, I embody adaptability and willingly embrace change, recognizing its essential role in fostering personal growth and triumph. I maintain a flexible mindset, readily adjusting my approach towards achieving my goals. Understanding that adaptability paves the way for success. Yes, it does. Okay, Leo, once you are able to adapt to any situation, you know, become the iguana, okay? Become whatever that's the iguana, right? Yeah. Okay. Iguanas adapt to their environment. Okay, maybe it's time for you to adapt to your environment. Okay, whatever the situation may be. Okay, Leo, but it's time. You got this. Okay, love, you got this. What is going on for Leo from this crystal deck? Give Leo some crystals that they need. Okay, give Leo the crystals that they need. Okay, from the crystal deck. Something they don't have, something they need. Give Crystal. Okay, somebody named Crystal. All right, give Leo the crystals that they need that they don't have. Okay, give us the truth. What is going on with Leo? What do they need that they don't have? Give us some crystals for Leo. Something they need that they don't have. Okay, give us some cards for Leo. All right. Okay, Levo. Who the hell is Levo? Okay, Leo. Canvasite, okay? You got the prettiest one of all. Oh, my God. I love this one. I need this. Like, I haven't seen one in real life yet, but I'm working on it, okay? All right, Leo. It says canvasite. What it is, canvasite is a calcium vanadium silicate. Its name is an acronym. Look for it. It's in there. Okay. Its vivid color is next level. Electric blue, the best canvasite hails from India. It is a go-to stone for those looking to channel messages from on high or explore the possibilities of supernatural communication. Who needs it? Storytellers, soothsayers, maybe that's supposed to say truth sayers, healers, therapists, and psychics. All right, Leo, you got the you got the tap. Okay, you got the tapestry. It's time to tap in, love. All right. Next, it says where to put it. Wherever you translate inspiration into written or spoken word. Okay, Leo. It says when to use it. When it's time to speak clearly and straight from the heart. When you want to get weird, ask Canvasite to make a conduit for messages, mysteries, and eternal. Okay, ethereal. All right. It says, get you some canvasite, Leo, and expand your consciousness, okay? It's time to look further, all right? Open your mind and think outside the box is what I'm hearing, okay, Leo? All right. But you can adapt to any situation. Even if an alien came down and said, what up, Leo? You got this. You're going to be able to say what up back, okay? All right. Leo, let's get some cosmic energies for you from the cosmic energy deck. Give Leo some cosmic energies from the cosmic energy deck, okay? What does Leo need to hear right now, okay, from this cosmic energy deck? What does Leo need? Give us the truth. Give us some cards for Leo from the cosmic energy deck. What does Leo need to hear right now from this cosmic energy deck? Give us some cards for Leo from the cosmic energy deck, okay? Leo, give us some cards for Leo from the cosmic energy deck, okay? What do you need, Leo? It says universal wisdom, okay? You got the keys, the keys, the keys. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Yes, okay, Leo. It says universal wisdom. It says the universe is full of wisdom. Seek its guidance. Okay, Leo, whatever you got going on, seek the guidance of the universe because it's waiting for you to ask, waiting for you to acknowledge that the help is right there. Okay, next you got rebirth. Okay, Leo. You got rebirth, all right? It's time to start all over. It says every end is a new beginning, okay? So if something just ended, okay, oh well, it is what it is. Something new has come into that spot. That's better, that's greater, okay, Leo? All right, next you got adventure. Okay, it's time to set out. Okay, it's time to set out on a new adventure, Leo, because something ended that is giving way for a new beginning. Okay, loves. It says adventure is the path to new worlds. Okay, Leo, you might be traveling soon. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like that's what you about to be doing, love. Okay. Lastly, but not least, you have divinity. Divinity, Leo. Okay, your divinity is shining bright like a diamond. It says every moment is filled with divinity. Cherish it, okay? Cherish those divine moments that you have with the divine, okay? Or that you see what the divine has done for you, okay? Cherish those moments when you can see, all right? All right, Leo. Lastly, ask your question, Leo. I'm going to let you go ahead and ask your question while I am shuffling these cards for you, Leo. All right. Go ahead. Ask your question, Leo. We're going to give you some time. All right. It says give it time. Okay. It can happen, but you need to give it time, Leo. All right, love? It's time to give it some time. Let it work out for itself, Leo. All right? All right, don't force it. Don't rush it. Don't try to fix it. Just let it have some time, Leo. All right, last but not least, we got Aries. It's your turn, love. Aries, jump in here. Jump on in the building because it's over after this. All right. Aries, what is going on for Aries? Give us some rethink cards for Aries. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to do? Okay, give us some rethink cards for Aries. All right, Aries, what do you need, okay, from this rethink deck? Give us the truth. What does Aries need from the rethink deck? Give us some cards for Aries from the rethink deck. All right. Okay, Aries, they gave you a stack, a little stack, okay? First up, it says embracing change, okay? It's time to embrace change, Aries. Okay, there's a change on the horizon and you need to embrace it. It says, I eagerly adapt to new events and circumstances as I strive for success. And I truly welcome change. I take on every chance and encounter with an open mind, welcoming the development and opportunities they will bring me on my transformative journey. Okay, it's time to embrace the changes, Aries, okay? You know change comes, change is inevitable, okay? But it's about how you take the change, how you flow with the change, okay, Aries? Next, you have honesty, okay? Honesty. Okay, it says, I am honest with myself and others, creating authentic connections and relationships. I speak my truth with compassion and integrity, fostering trust and understanding by being genuine and transparent. I invite deeper connections and cultivate a supportive network that enriches my life. Okay, so be honest the first damn time around. Okay, Aries, don't be lying. Okay, because they gonna know you're lying, love. All right, so and vice versa. People shouldn't be lying to Aries because they gonna know you're lying, all right? So don't do it, all right? Be honest, okay, about embracing these changes, these new changes that's going on for you, Aries, all right? Next, you got self-care, okay? Once you go through them changes and be honest with yourself, it's time for self-care, love, all right? It will be time for self-care. It says, I prioritize my self-care and overall well-being as a fundamental pillar of my journey towards success. I recognize that nurturing myself is essential and achieving my goals is essential for achieving my goals and living a fulfilling and balanced life aligned with my highest potential. Okay, Aries, what? Self-care is a must, okay? It is not what some people just say, okay, today I'll do it, next day. No, self-care is an everyday thing. You have to perform self-care on yourself every day, okay? It is a must. It's not a luxury, love, all right, is what I'm hearing, okay? Self-care, how people will be like, oh, you do that because you... whatever, okay? What other people think doesn't matter, especially when it's coming to self, okay? It's about self-acceptance, self-love, you know, inner knowing, all right? Because Aries, you got this, you know what I'm saying? And lastly, you have harnessing focus, okay? It's time to get focused on what you want. Focus on what you're trying to do, okay, love? All right, Aries, it says, I harness my focus and concentrate toward I harness my focus and concentration toward my goals and priorities. I minimize distractions and stay fully present in the task at hand. I am highly productive and achieve great results within myself, okay? All right? You got this, loves. You got to harness that focus. No procrastination. It is what it is, okay? It is detrimental that you follow the steps that you need to get to where you need to be, Aries, okay? I don't want you to give up and think, oh, well, it's me. No, okay, Aries, it is not that type of situation, love. All right, give us some cards for Aries. What crystals does Aries need that they don't have, okay? Give us some crystals for Aries. What do they need that they don't have, okay? Give us the truth, okay? What does Aries need that they don't have? What do they need, okay? Give us some crystals for Aries. What does Aries need that they don't have? All right, thank you. Thank you, okay. Okay, Aries, look how that junk just landed on you, Aries. They saying, yeah, this one first. Do this one first. Okay, Serpentine, Aries, okay? This is for you, love. You need this. It says, what it is, a lime to kale green stone with a reptilian appearance. Serpentine's activating energy is like a deep exfoliation treatment for the spiritual self, okay? Who needs it? Kundalini yogis. Kundalini yogis. Anyone in need of a fresh start. Okay, Aries, you're in need of a fresh start. So yes, this is for you, love. It says, where to put it? During meditation, hold Serpentine in each hand and concentrate on circulating energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Okay. It says when to use it. When it's time to let go of tired beliefs and get stuck energy unstuck. If Serpentine arrives in your life, it's an invitation to rip off all proverbial band-aids and regroup. Hit the sauna, sweat it out, and release all lingering drama, okay? Serpentine will clear that shit, okay? Drama, bullshit, all that, all right? All right, Aries, it says, get you some Serpentine and awaken your reptilian nature, okay? All right, Aries, you got some reptilian nature in you, eh? Goodness. All right, Sapphire is next for Aries. All right. Sapphire. It says, what it is, often blue, but sometimes pink or yellow. Sapphire, like ruby, is a variety of mineral chondrum, with its peacemaking force field of sparkly energy. Sapphires protect the vulnerable and squishy stuff inside from judgmental people and their unsolicited bullshit. Who needs it? Students of ancient wisdom. Okay? Where to put it? On the right middle finger. It says the finger of Saturn. Sapphire's associated planet. Okay, it says when to use it. No, when to use it. When resentments are doing more damage to you than those you are holding them against. Enlist Sapphire to call forth the old soul that resides within, the wisest part of you who couldn't possibly care less about what anybody else thinks of you, okay? All right, Aries, get you some Sapphire and find your tranquil place, okay? Find that peaceful place inside of you, okay? Aries, all right. Okay, Aries, you got mad ones. You got sunstone, Aries, okay? You need a bunch of different stones, all right, love? Okay, it says what it is. Sunstone emanates feel-good vibes of warmth and radiance. The stone's orange and red sparkle light effects, spangling, effervescent, okay, is the result of copper inclusions reflecting light from within. Who needs it? Fellas looking to operate on a higher plane, the vitamin D deprived, all solar powered human beings who do not, in fact, harvest life force by turning up the brightness on their smartphones. Where to put it? Anywhere you're looking for a boost in stamina. First thoughts, the gym. Sure, bro. Okay, it says when to use it. Whenever it's time to get busy or when your disposition needs a little sunning up. Okay, Aries, get you some sunstone and take back your shine, okay? That's what it's saying. You need to take back your shine, Aries, okay? You know who you are. You not no emo, okay? And if you are, come up out of there, all right? Show your light. Show who you really are, okay, Aries? Next, you got Topaz. Okay, Aries, you got Topaz. It says, what it is, topaz is the world's hardest silicone-based mineral. Its name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. It says, who needs it? Anyone burning A, the midnight oil, B, the candle at both ends, C, bridges, or D, all of the above. It says where to put it, wherever the action needs to happen, okay, Aries? It says when to use it, when you're aiming in the right direction, but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on Topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Okay, Aries? It says get you some Topaz and increase your firepower. All right, you are a fire sign, okay? So increase your firepower with Topaz, okay, Aries? All right, next you have Tektite. Tektite, all right? Tektite for Aries. It says what it is. Tektite describes any natural glass formed as a result of a meteor impact that hits our blue planet. Modern scientists deems the stone terrestrial in composition of this earth, but believers in ancient astronauts have another theory. Okay, it says who needs it? I hail from a star in Orion's belt, people, those currently overburdened by resentments. Okay, that's what they was talking about with Tektite and Sunstone. People don't know you resent them. They don't even care that you resent them. So it's time to release that, okay? Because it's only hurting you, love. It says where to put it, on your UFO landing pad or beside your meditation cushion. It says when to use it. When gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate launch sequences on and blast off. When you're bored with Earth life and want to expand your intergalactic horizons. Okay, Aries? It's time to get you some Tektite and raise your vibration. All right? Okay, Aries. All right, next you got quartz. Okay, Aries, you got quartz next. All right. It says what it is. Among the most abundant minerals on the earth, clear quartz is everywhere, but it's far from basic. A master manifester, quartz is programmable, so give it a job and busy. Okay, it says who needs it? Rock hounds. Quartz intensifies the powers of all the stones in your crystal collection. And Geminis. Okay, Gemini is for you. Quartz is for you. But right now, Aries needs it. Okay, love? It says where to put it. Between your eyebrows during meditation. It says when to use it. When you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you, call on quartz to help you see through the illusions. Clear your mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible, okay? Aries, get you some quartz and enhance your vision, okay? All right, make it laser focused, love. Next, you have fluorite, all right, Aries? Fluorite. It says what it is. Fluorite can range from pale green to deep purple. Often it's both at the same time. It occurs all over the place, and it's good to vibe with when you are all over the place. Okay, it says who needs it? The perpetually distracted. Anyone with a vision worth sticking to. All right, it says where to put it. Wherever you find yourself constantly tempted to check your phone, anywhere you have Wi-Fi access, okay? It says when to use it. When you want to take an uninterrupted 20 minutes to meditate, an hour to finish a book, or a lifetime to concentrate on your unique calling on earth. Okay, Aries, get you some fluorite and sharpen your focus. All right, love? Get you some fluorite and sharpen your focus. Last but not least, we have rhodonite, okay? Rhodonite for Aries. It says what it is. With a palette of deep pink and black, rhodonite gets its name from the Greek word for rosy. It says, who needs it? Potential wasters, those deeply sighing, I hate my job types, and Sagittarius, okay? Sagittarius, rhodonite is for you, but right now it's for Aries, okay? Aries needs it. It says, where to put it? Against your open heart, begging the universe to tell you what the fuck you should be doing with your life, okay, Aries? All right, it says, when to use it. When the cubicle life has gotten you down, when it's time to drop the people-pleasing facade and start doing something that really lights you up. When you're ready to use your real unique powers to actually make this rapidly spinning planet a more beautiful place. Okay, Aries, get you some rhodonite and go with your heart. All right, love? Okay. All right, Aries. Now we're going to get you some cosmic energies. What is going on for Aries? What cosmic energy cards does Aries need right now, this AM? Okay, give Aries some cosmic energy cards, okay? Give us the truth. What does Aries need right now from the cosmic energy deck, okay? Give us some cards for Aries, okay? What does Aries need right now from this cosmic energy deck? Give us some cards. Okay. We got self-love. Okay, Aries. Self-love. It's time, love. It says self-love is the foundation of all love. Okay. You're looking for love. You're finding love. You want to know what love is about. Love yourself first, Aries. Okay, is what I'm hearing. And then you got intuition. Okay. Intuition, Aries. It says, listen to your intuition. It never lies, okay? Whatever you're thinking about, listen to your intuition first. Go within first, okay, Aries? That's how we learn things. We hear things, okay? Go within first, love. Okay, Aries, it's time for your question. Ask your question while I'm shuffling these cards, okay, Aries? We will give you a second to ask your question, Aries. Okay? It says, think it through, okay? It's time to think it through, Aries. Whatever you ask, it's time to think it through. Why do you want this? What is this going to better you, okay? What is going on with this question, Aries? It's time to think it through, okay? All right. All right, so that is ending our horoscopes for today. Hopefully everybody got that. If you didn't, you can go to my YouTube page. Always Good, one word, okay? Rewind it, okay? And go to your sign and listen to your horoscope for the day, all right? Okay, hopefully everybody is doing good, feeling good, and smelling good, okay? All right, so that is it for today. Let's get some money affirmations for the collective real quick. This is for everybody, so it's not for one sign. It is for everyone, all right? Give us some money affirmations for the collective. What do they need right now, okay? Give us some money affirmations for the collective. Give us the truth, okay? Give us the truth. What does the collective need to hear? Okay, they threw them out real quick. It says, only good things come my way, okay? Say that to yourself daily, okay? 5 times, 6 times a day, okay? Only good things come my way, and watch how only good things come your way, okay, love? It says, what I seek also is seeking me, okay? So whatever you looking for, it's looking for you too. If it's money, if it's love, if it's, you know, if it's career, it's looking for you too, okay? So it's time to go ahead and put those applications in. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. It says, I attract opportunities that lead to financial growth. Yes, we do. Okay. Say that to yourself. Keep saying these things to yourself. They're affirmations, things to bring things into fruition out here where you can see it. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. And next, what we got, it says, I am excited for what's to come. Yes, you should be. Okay, get excited for the things you ask for and know that they're coming. Act like you already got them, love. Okay, and next we have, what is meant for me will simply find me again. What is looking for you is coming. It already know you're looking for it. So it's looking for you too at the same damn time. Okay. All right. It says, and last but not least, it says, everything I desire arrives at the perfect moment. Yes, it does, because it's supposed to. That's how it's supposed to come. You think you want something right now? No, it's coming when it's supposed to. Okay. So, yeah. Hopefully everybody got that. All right, let's get these put back. All right, and what's at the bottom of the deck? It says, I use money to better my life and the lives of others. Yes, we do. Give us that money. We know what to do with it, okay? We gonna tear it up. We gonna build some shit, some real shit that everybody can benefit off of, okay? Yeah, that's how we do. Okay, so hopefully y'all got that. All right. And I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow between 6 and 8 a.m. All right. So we can get our daily readings done. And of course, if you didn't catch it, you can go to my YouTube page. Always good. One word. Okay. Like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you do want to do once you get over there. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be honest and be you, because it's only one you. So be you. I love you. All right. I love y'all too. What y'all was talking about? Okay. Thank you. You welcome, love. You welcome, Michelle. Okay. All right. Hopefully everybody got what they needed. I'm sorry you missed it, Virgo. Yeah, just go back and rewind. You know what I mean? You got this, okay? All right. It must be a lot of Virgos in here. Okay. All right. Okay, Virgo wanted their reading done, but I did it. Okay, it's like the 5th sign on the board. Okay, so make sure you hear early, and you know, make sure you, when you subscribe, you push all. Make sure you hit that all notification bell, because that way, anytime I go live, it'll give you a notification that I am live, and you will be able to see your sign and get with whatever you need for the day. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be careful. And most of all, be you. Just be you, okay? Because ain't nobody else like you. All right. I love y'all. Be good, be honest, and be careful, okay? And always be you. You know how this go. All right. Peace.